Coming up, what's fresh at the farmer's market on the first day of spring? We're going to tell you.
All right, Scott is getting ready with the fruit. Anybody who likes, just a nice little fare on the weekends like I do, he's all set and ready to go. Scott, how's it looking?
All right, Amber, I don't know what you're talking about with the thing in the eyes and what it's going to do for your wrinkles. I have no idea what you're talking about. You lost me emotionally and medically. You lost me completely. Let me introduce you to a couple of guys you probably should meet. This is Brian Beavers, and Brian is from Brian's Farmers Markets. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing great. Good morning. Good to see you. And this is Ellie Hofsche, who is a farmer now. All this stuff, as I understand, I'm calling you a farmer. You don't look like a farmer. What we traditionally think of as a farmer, right? No overalls and nothing like that. All this stuff came from your farm. Is that right, Ellie?
Yes, this is some of our vegetables that we're growing right now. As spring's coming into season, we have kale, 3 types of kales.
By the way, hold on, kale. Kale has become like the most popular happening thing. Kale soup, kale salad. What is kale? I don't even know what it is.
It's in the Brassica family. Very healthy, very nutritious.
All right.
Greens.
What is this thing right here? What is this giant purple thing right here? What is this?
That's called a kohlrabi. That's also in the Brassica family, and the cabbage, it's closely related to cabbage.
Wow. And this all came from your farm this morning?
Yes, we picked all this morning, all the greens here. And
where is this farm?
We're down in Fallbrook.
Where in Fallbrook?
Which is right off the 15 and Mission Road.
And so do people come to your farm and take stuff from you there? Or do you only provide it to the farmers markets?
Right now, we only do farmers markets. Okay. Hopefully in the near future, we'll have a stand open there in about a week.
Yeah, you know what surprises me is, and I would never have known this, you probably know this, but you have oranges and lemons and what I think are radishes, right? And,
yes.
And all kinds of different lettuces and fruits and vegetables and everything else. I would have thought that everything was very specialized, you know what I mean? I would have thought that it was oranges here, lemons, but everything's growing on Ellie's farm. Wow.
Yeah, generally speaking, a lot of farms these days are moving towards monocropping, which isn't a great thing. Ellie is somebody who does a lot of versatile crops, a lot of variety.
Monocropping is just one
crop, which is not good for the land, not good for the environment. It's not something we should do in farming. Ellie's doing it right. And
Fallbrook, is that a very lively sort of the ground there? Is it a very, I don't know, I'm trying to think of what the word would be here. Fertile, thank you. Is it a fertile land?
Oh, absolutely. You can grow just about anything in Fallbrook. We have all the different microclimates. Even on our farm, you can have just about every microclimate that you can imagine. So. All
right, so as far as Brian's Farmers Markets, I mean, here we are, first day of spring. People are going to get out this weekend. Tell us where, there's 3 markets, correct?
Right, we have 3 markets. UTC on Thursdays, that's right at the UTC Westfield Mall, right in front of Macy's.
Okay, got it.
On Saturdays, the Golden Hill Farmers Market. That's on 28th and B Street. And then on Sundays, the Point Loma Farmers Market, which is on Cannon and Rosecrans Street.
Okay, and so let me take a look at what's going on. These strawberries, Ellie, you say you got these today?
Yes.
Okay, these strawberries. Let me just grab one of these. These are like, bring it up here. These are like the size of an apple. They are massive. What, is there something going on that we should know? Are strawberries bigger than they normally are? Are these strawberries on steroids or something? Talk to me.
Well, actually, the cold weather that we had this year has encouraged the plants to produce bigger fruit.
Wow, I would never. You're telling me things I don't know. I mean, wow, really? The cold weather produces bigger fruit?
Yeah, in this case it did.
Wow.
You know, they damaged the fruit at the beginning, but now that the plants have not produced the fruit in the earlier, they're making a much larger fruit this year.
So are people, they come out, they want all this fresh produce and everything, right? I mean, that's why they come to these farmers markets.
Right, yeah, we have multiple different farms there. Ellie's one of our premier farmers that come to our farmers markets. He has at UTC farmers markets where you can actually meet Ellie. He comes out himself every week. He has 4 canopies full of produce.
Let me also just grab this avocado for a second. You ever go into an avocado and it's just, there's a little bit of brown and you feel terrible because you bought it and it's not, look at this avocado. This thing is gorgeous. Ellie, this is like fresh right off the tree, right?
Well, actually, we have that one ripening a little bit, but the other one...
All right, well, hey, we don't want to lie to everybody. You can't lie to the people. They're beautiful. Okay, hey, you got something big coming up early April, right?
Right, yeah. In the Golden Hill Farmers Market on April 6th, we have a Go Local Day. What's happening there is that we're bringing out a lot of local businesses. We're trying to support the local economy right there at the Golden Hill area, and there are going to be lots of things for families and kids, and especially produce and other types of vendors that provide incredible services.
Well, we've got a couple weeks before that. Maybe you guys come back. We'll talk a little bit more. This is fantastic. I am so blown away. All of this stuff that you're looking at here today, Ellie picked fresh from his farm in Fallbrook, and you got to get out and enjoy these farmers markets, especially now as we've just hit spring, and these strawberries are absolutely massive. So you got to get some of those. Make sure you're looking for Ellie's Farms. Hey, Brian, it's good to meet you. Right. And Ellie, good to be with you, and thank you so much for picking all this stuff and bringing it in. Fantastic. Coming up on the sports page later today here on UTTV, Chargers beat writer Michael Gehlken will stop by. You guys Charger fans?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys Charger fans? You got to fix the offensive line. Michael Gehlken says that's the top priority for the Chargers this offseason. Michael is going to be here today with the latest, plus a breakdown of former San Diego State tight end Gavin Escobar and where he stands to be drafted in this year's NFL Draft, which is coming up later in April. But before then, we got to go to your farmers market. Fellas, great to be with both of you guys. Enjoy the first day of spring.
Thank you.